friends, welcome back to the channel Site Yakura. In this one, I'm going to do the gaming benchmark comparison test between the Realme X1 Max with the Dimensity 1200 chipset versus the POCO X8 Pro with the Snapdragon 860 chipset. So recently I started to do this kind of gaming benchmark comparison. Let's see how much powerful both phones can be there in terms of the performing this kind of benchmark. And this exact question which has been requested by a few of my subscribers asking me to compare, as you can see, try to do this kind of testing between the Realme X1 Max and the POCO X8 Pro because they want to know the results. So which one has got what type of results. So that's what my main idea of testing. And during this performance, what happens is that this gaming benchmark will give us the FPS count, how much we are getting FPS. So in this way, we'll be able to get to know which processor is really capable enough to play this kind of high graphics. So there are different settings available. Low settings, as you can see in the low settings, definitely the phones will reach to higher FPS count. I did select in the display option as well to 120 Hz, as you can clearly see 120 also is selected, but in the application I'm not getting that kind of 120. So right now, as you can see friends, there's some kind of UI limitations in the Realme X1 Max at this moment. Few of the applications doesn't work in the high refresh rate, as you can see. That's the main reason why it's happening. If I need to go to the home multi window and then if I try to come back, let me do. Now you will be able to see the maximum result. Now I did reset the values, as you can see, I did reset the values. Now it's not increasing more than 60 or 70, it's not going much higher, 120. When I go to the multitasking and I'm trying to open it again, now you can see the maximum value it increased. So there's some kind of UI problems is going on in the Realme X1 Max with some of the applications that doesn't work in the high refresh rate. But in the POCO X8 Pro, you can see maximum I'm getting the highest refresh rate, 120 and 116 as well. So refresh and average you can see clearly. So in the low settings, in the medium settings, as soon as you increase the graphics quality, the FPS count will decrease, keep on decreasing. So right now I'm trying to do the settings using the ultra settings. So let's see using the ultra settings what kind of value we can actually get. I did reset the values in both phones. Now I'm going to start the test device as well. So this is going to be a really interesting test to see which phone will be maintaining the really consistent level of FPS count. So this application has got inbuilt FPS count. So in this way you'll be able to see, you can see the average, it's kind of pretty close to each other. It's maintaining in terms of the average FPS. So nothing much huge difference at this moment I can actually find. So same type of average I'm getting in both phones exactly. The Snapdragon 860 and the Dimensity 1200. So it's completely weird why the high refresh rate still it's not supporting. So I mean, there's some kind of UI. The hardware is really good. The Realme X1 Max, the hardware is really capable enough, but the software is the one which need to be optimized a lot for this kind of hardware. That's the one thing which I did fail from the beginning. But POCO X3 Pro and even the POCO X8 GT are MI phones and iQOO phones, they don't have this kind of limitation in terms of the refresh rate. If the application is supported, they'll try to give us the higher refresh rate. But same application, you can see different kind of results. But let's see, again I'll be back after some time just to check the results. Right now you can see the average increased up to 39 FPS. Average is 39. So both are kind of very close in terms of the average FPS count. So right now the test is about to finish and you will be able to see the average FPS, what is happening between both phones. So there's nothing much huge difference friends, you can clearly see. So average is maintaining around 37 FPS, 37 is the average, it's maintaining between both phones. So overall in terms of the results, it's kind of pretty close to each other. In terms of the gaming benchmark, nothing much major difference I did find out in this kind of testing. Even you did see for yourself what is happening with the results as well. That's it friends, thank you for watching this video and this is the quick statistics you can actually take a look. So thank you for watching, see you in the next video and let's stay tuned for more updates. Meanwhile, signing off, bye.